for weeks and months, in years, they've trained in games, in person, at home, for a chance to go where 8 others have been, conquer all 4 stages of Mount Midoriyama. Some have been close, some succeeded. The heroes return a year stronger, a year wiser, a year better, joined by newcomers with a story, all with a dream. Their time has come. The moment has arrived. This is the MANW class of 2023. Some will fail. Some will succeed. This is Minecraft American Ninja Warrior Season 6. Well. It is great to be back for Season 6 of Minecraft American Ninja Warrior for the season premiere. We are in sunny Venice, California for the very first qualifier round of the season. We'll see 20 competitors take on this course tonight. Now, this course consists of 6 obstacles that will test our competitors' strength, balance, and overall agility. For more on the obstacles, let's go down to our sideline reporter, Hugh Janis.
Hello everyone, my name is Hugh Janis. Tonight we will see the 20 competitors take on the 6 grueling obstacles for the Venice qualifiers right here in Venice, California. Let's get right to it, shall we? It starts with the quintuple steps 5 angled platforms competitors must hop through without touching the water. Then it's a new obstacle, the spinning wheel. Our ninjas must hang on to a 7-foot disc as it rolls down a 20-foot track. Then it's another new obstacle, the slack ladder. They'll have to balance their way across an 18-foot nylon ladder without using their hands. From there the ninjas will launch themselves off a mini tramp to the last new obstacle, the jumping bars into cargo net. After climbing down the net, they'll face the monkey peg. First they go hand over hand up 10 feet, then they'll work the pegs into the holes to get themselves across another 10 feet. Finally, if they're still standing, they must make it up the 14-foot run up the infamous warped wall. Make it to the top, hit the buzzer, and you automatically qualify for the Venice City Finals. Caleb, plays back to you.
And starting us out is our very first runner of the night, Masket Init. He's 993 years old, which is oddly specific. He's a robot and he's from New York. I don't know why he flew down here to Venice, California to compete, but I really don't care. And as Hugh Janis said, this is the first obstacle, the quintuple steps. They're a little bit harder from last season, as they're further apart. Now he's making his way through, and he does it. If my voice sounds a little bit different, I am a little sick right now, but I wanted to get this episode out quick. Oh, and he fails the spinning wheel like a freaking dumbass. Wow. He's definitely not moving on. Next up is another newcomer. It's Scorehast. He's a stud and he's also from New York. Damn New Yorkers coming down to California to compete. Starts the course on the quintuple steps. Oh, and he misses the 3rd step. He's definitely not moving on either. What a very disappointing start to the qualifier round. Next up is Karate Plays YT. He's 7 years old, he's a karate student, and he's from Georgia. This is actually Clay Gamer 13's little brother. Now, Clay's competing in a different region, as Clay's going to be competing in Dallas. Now, let's see how Karate does. Karate's really known for not doing well in comps. And he begins. And look at that, fails the second step. Didn't even get to it. What a terrible run, Karate. Now, next up is the nerd emoji. It's Handy the Hand 4000. He's the Rock Warrior host, and I believe he's from Australia, last time I checked. Yeah, I know. He's a nerd, I guess you could say. He's competed 2 times before, doing not that well. Failing the law grip, I want to say, in Season 4, and the quintuple steps in Season 5. And looks like he's going to beat the quintuple steps, and he does. Gets past the part he failed last year, the dismount. On the spinning wheel. Looks like he's going to take the barrier option. And, are you serious? How do you fail that? How? He's getting canceled. Jakari Williams, I need you to cancel this man. Next up is Baker. He's a 20-year-old from the United Kingdom. He's a pretty strange individual, apparently. I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, I have no idea who he is. Most of the competitors competing are newcomers. Making it through the quintuple steps, though, and makes the dismount. The spinning wheel, nobody has actually gotten past it yet. Taking a second. Will we see him get past it? Oh, I thought he was about to fall through the gap there. Can he actually make the dismount? Yes, he will. The slack ladder, this is very easy. He got through it. The jumping bars into cargo net. Oh, he fails the mount onto the first bar, which is understandable. What a better attempt, though. He could qualify, but we will see. Next up is Rowan. He's 17 and he's a sandwich artist from Colorado. I've never met this guy, actually, so I'm kind of curious. On the quintuple steps. He said he wanted to make a name for himself right before he ran, so I'm assuming he's going for a pretty decent time. Now for the spinning wheel. Now, so far, no one has actually gotten past the jumping bars into cargo, so I'd be surprised if he actually did clear as a newcomer. On the slack ladder, he gets through that very easily. That was not a challenge. And he's going to link both of the jumping bars, go straight into the cargo net. This is wow. Such a promising run from the rookie. Going up to 10 feet on the monkey peg to start. And he's actually onto the pegboard. And wow, look at this. Gets through it that easily. It's not a challenge for this guy. On the warp wall, he has 3 attempts. First try. Not quite up it. He's got 2 tries, though, left. Can he get it on the second? Yes, he will. And that is the very first clear of the day. However, for some reason, the clear sound didn't work. Yeah, for some reason, the clear noise did not work, the buzzer. So, he's still moving on, for sure. However, let's hope it works for the next person. Next up is another newcomer. It is Jamal. He's a troublemaker from Georgia. Typical teenagers. Now, we have no idea what he does other than make trouble. However, I'm going to assume he's just a regular student. Getting through the quintuple steps. Makes it. And now for the spinning wheel. It looks like he's trying to play it smart here. Jumps over the gap, and looks like he's done it. Stompodosis, he did it. Slack ladder, no problems for him. He's through it now. Possibly he's going to go straight into this. He grabs the first bar. Can he get the second? Yes, he will. He makes it right to the cargo net, and he's got to go under. He's got to be careful, though, not touch the water. Looked like he was going backwards there for a second. The monkey peg is his next challenge. Going up. Taking his sweet time. Got to transition now to the pegboard itself. Oh, and he's out. He could not get a good grip on the second peg. Next up is a returning competitor from last season. It's Casper the Friendly Ghost. He's a ghost and he's from hell, apparently. Even though Casper never did anything wrong. I don't know why. Now, he's actually training partners with Jakari Williams, also known as Wild Sasuke. We're going to see how he does. He got through the quintuple steps pretty easily. And onto the spinning wheel. Ooh! Almost fell off the back. But he does it. Onto the slack ladder. Moving slowly. And does it. The jumping bars is next. What's he doing? Oh, he's jumping back. Interesting. I think he's trying to link it. And he does it. That was kind of a late jump off the trampoline there. It looked like he was going onto the platform. And now for the monkey peg. This is taking out one competitor so far. Come on, Casper. Oh, struggling on the peg board. He's moving slowly through it, though. So I'm pretty sure he's good. And he does it. The warp wall now is his final challenge. Misses on the first try. That's alright, though. He has 2 more tries. Can he get it on the second attempt? And yes, he will. 1 minute 38:42. What a great time from Casper the Friendly Ghost. Next up is another nerd. It's Brevard. He's from Florida, and it's clear that he's a klutz as he just fell off the starting platform. What a nerd. Well, we're going to see how he does. Hopefully he does pretty well. On the quintuple steps. Making his way through it. And he's done it. The spinning wheel can challenge some people. On the second rotation. And he's done it. The slack ladder, though, can be a little challenging. No problems for him. Oh, grabs the first bar, but immediately peels off, trying to swing to the second. What an embarrassing run. Next up is another newcomer. It is Larfu. He's 10, and he's a noob from Texas, which is an oddly strange combination, I guess you could say. On the quintuple steps, clearly not a noob there. And he's done it. Sorry, I had to yawn. Spinning wheel. He's getting through it with a good pace. What was that, though? That was kind of a new move. The slack ladder. Oh, and he fails that. What are you doing? Bro failed to rip off a bungee bridge. Cancel this man. Next up is Choker Gamer 13. He's a I don't think I could say that word on YouTube. He's 13 and he's from Georgia, but I'll get canceled if I say that word. I don't want to get canceled. So we're just gonna move on from that. Focus on his run. Wow, at 13 years old though, that's kind of messed up. On the quintuple steps, gotta make it to the third step. He does it. Gets to the fourth, and he's doing pretty good so far. I wonder why. Now for the spinning wheel. He's in the disc, spinning. And he misses the jump. What a noob. That was a terrible run, too. No wonder why he's a... almost said it, but I don't want to get canceled. Next up, here's another newcomer. It's BJ45. He's a mechanic from Idaho, and he's 16. He said the reason why he's a mechanic at 16 is he goes to school as a dual enrollment student, which is kind of cool because I did dual enrollment in high school. He gets through the quintuple steps, and on the spinning wheel, BJ competed last season, and I believe he failed the warp wall. And on the slack ladder, he does it. Goes into the jumping bars. Gotta swing and grab the second. He does. Oh! He peels right off. What a shocking fail from BJ. I expected him to clear at least this time around. Next up is another newcomer. It's Tommy. He's a gamer and he's from Delaware. This is actually one of Wing Raider's friends. He invited him to come play. Well, not play, but come compete. Bowling, watching as well. Tommy and Wing Raider were both completely roasting bowling in the VC during this time. I actually felt kind of bad for bowling. Tommy on the quintuple steps, taking a slower approach. However, that's smart. And he does it on the spinning wheel. Wow, that was a smart strategy there. Gotta make the jump, and he does it. The slack ladder contests people, clearly, as it's already taken out one person. And he's out! He fails. Wow. I did not expect that from Tommy. I thought he'd at least get to the fifth obstacle. Next up is a Rager. It's 770. It's 77. He's 15. He's from Georgia. And he plans to be in cybersecurity, which is pretty cool. He's formerly known as Gargar Pov. Also known as Xavier. Also known as the Cancel Ninja, besides Jakari. Xavier's also pretty known to be loud, so it's hard to concentrate in VC whenever he's yelling. However, he competed back in Season 4. He actually moved on to Vegas, but had to bow out due to personal things. I will not say those because that is his business, not mine. However, he's on the jumping bars in the cargo net, swings, grabs the second one, and he's made it to the cargo net. That was an awesome transition there. And into the monkey peg. Xavier said he wants to clear the course again. Making his way through the monkey peg. He's midway through it. Is he trying to skip? He skips the last peg, which is legal. You're allowed to skip pegs if you want. And on the warp wall, is he going to get it in one? Yes, he will. 128.29. He's moving on to the Venice City Finals. Shit. Next up is Static Lime. He's 14. He's the Lime Out host, and he's from California. Lime was saying that he wants to get revenge from last year, as he failed the 5th obstacle in qualifying. And then in the city finals, he failed the balance obstacle at the time, which I want to say was Domino Hill. On the quintuple steps, getting his way through already a very fast approach. And the spinning wheel, let's hope he doesn't flunk here. And he's done it. Wow. He is getting through this course very quickly. It looks like he's going for the fastest time right now. And he's underneath the cargo net. Fastest time right now is currently set by Xavier. And up the monkey peg. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's set by Rowan. No! Lime can't get a hold of the second peg, and he fails the monkey peg. I'm shocked. The second year in a row he fails the qualifiers. Alright, next up is Paul Roblox YT. If you're wondering why he's running this early, I have no idea. He's the host of Paul Sasuke, and he's a ninja from New York. Let's hope he does well. He said he wanted to get a pretty fast time. Now, Paul's known for getting the fastest time every year in Venice ever since Season 4. Will he do it for a third time here? Getting through it. And he's done it. Onto the jumping bars and the cargo net. And look at that, links it. Currently, it is held by Rowan with a time of 1:25, I believe. Going up the monkey peg. Ooh. Paul's actually struggling to get through. And he's done it. On the warp wall. Can he get this in one? He's going to have to if he wants the fastest time. And he does it. 57:42. The fastest time so far. Hopefully that holds up for Paul. Alright, next up is Wing Raider. He's 13. He's a simp and he's from Georgia. Now, Wing Raider, he competed last season and failed the frame slider. I think it was called, or something like that. It was the second obstacle, and he was eliminated. However, Wing Raider has been doing a lot better in other comps, such as Hardcore Sasuke, Chikari's Castle, Craft Warrior. Yeah, he's doing a lot better. And look at that strat on the quintuple steps. A veteran would use that as to get through it quicker. And look at this. Already through it. And onto the, whatever that was, slack ladder. I forget the name of the obstacle sometimes. Already onto the jumping bars and the cargo. Didn't link it, surprisingly. Under the cargo net. Ooh, almost slipped there. Getting a look from the water view. Onto the monkey peg. Will he complete the obstacle? Making his way through it. He's making this obstacle look pretty easy. And he does it, skipping the last peg. On the warp wall, there's Bowling running around watching him. Oh, he misses on his first attempt. Second try. Will he do it? Yes, he will. 1 minute 13:68. He is moving on to the Venice City Finals. Next up is a pretty well-known competitor. It's Jackish Trash. He's the host of Trash Out, and he's from New Zealand. Also known as the New Zealand motherfucker, as I make fun of him for being from New Zealand. Don't bully people, kids. It's a bad idea. Jack is a veteran on this course. Started in Season 4. Didn't hit a buzzer at all in Season 4. Then in Season 5, he came back and hit a buzzer. And I believe he moved on to Vegas, but failed on the balance tank, I think, in Stage 2. Yes, he did. Hopefully he can do better on the spinning wheel. And he's done it. Jack said he wanted the fastest time of the night, which is currently set by Paul with the time of 57 seconds. Wow, links the jumping bars. That's incredible. I don't know. He said he wanted to specifically beat Wing Raider at least, as Wing Raider and him are best friends, from what it seems like. And look at this. Links the monkey peg. And on the warp wall, is he going to get it in one? And yes, he will. 48.74 seconds. The fastest time of the night by far. Next up is a grand champion on this course. It's Wild Sasuke 67, and he's the host of Jakari's Castle from Connecticut. Let's hope he does pretty well on this course. It'd be sad to see a grand champion fail. Gonna fast forward a few because there are some technical difficulties as he wasn't able to hear my mic. And on the quintuple steps, Jakari said he wasn't going for a fast time. He just said he wanted to clear at least to move on. Now with one runner left to go after him, as long as he gets past the jumping bars in the cargo net, he should be moving on. Yep, that would knock out one competitor. And he does it. Oh wait, I was wrong. He had to at least beat the spinning wheel. Oh well. And he's up the monkey peg. He's got to at least transition, and he does, onto the pegboard part of it. Will he go for a major skip? He said he wanted to go for a big skip. It's not too big, but he skips 2 pegs, a lot more than, well, not a lot more. It's more than what other people have been doing. Can he get up the wall in one? No, he won't. He's got 2 more tries. From a grand champion, this is a little bit disappointing. 1 attempt left. This is his final try. Will he get up it? Yes, he will. 125.38. He's moving on to the next round. Next up is one of the most flyest competitors. It's Curse Pawn. He works for Poggers Inc. in New York, and he trains with Paul Roblox YT. Those two battle constantly for the fastest time. However, he said he wants the fastest time right now, which is set by Jackish Trash. Now, I wonder if he can beat it. I'm pretty sure he will. And look at this, already with a fast approach, getting through the spinning wheel. And he's done it. Onto the slack ladder. Look at that. Just absolute speed. Getting through the... Oh! Broke part of the cargo net. That's not against the rules because it didn't affect his run. Or benefit him in a way. And he's through the monkey peg. Look at this. He's so close to beating Jackish Track's time. This is going to be close. And 47.11 seconds. The fastest time of the night. And he was the final runner of the night. Wow. What an amazing run from Cursed Pond. Well, it's been an absolute success here in Venice, California, with 15 competitors moving on to the next round. Our top qualifier being Cursed Pond, finishing the course in just 47 seconds. Literally right in front of Jack is Trash with 48 seconds. Then if we move on, we see Wild Sasuke in 6th place, along with his best friend It's 77 with a minute 28:29. And then we get the very first of our non-clears, Static Lime failing the monkey peg in the fastest time. And then we got BJ45 starting out the jumping bar fails. And then Larfu starting the slack ladder fails, with Tommy filling out the last spot, failing the slack ladder in the slowest time. That's going to end it for this episode, guys. Please join us next episode in Dallas, Texas, as we'll see another 20 competitors take on the course. Until next time, I'm Caleb Blaze, signing off with Hugh Janice. See you later.